our third session. I'm kind of, looking forward to this one because I think this kind of will put a cap on everything that we've been discussing when we talk about building that culture of the safe space, as you call it, to have conversations about data within an organization.
And I want to continue to encourage, as we think about whether it's the takeaway, whether it's the immediate things, the aha moments, the action items that you keep in mind, it's not going to happen the way we thought. So how do we make that a yes and? Question is, what kind of culture do you want to build? And why is that important for you and your company? You have to keep track of all these different voices and thinking about like, how am I empathizing, but also hence creating the culture? Breaking it down even more kind of specifically, what do you actually want? What do you not want?
It does not surprise me to see people from, 6, 7 different organizations here on the call writing the same thing about what they want to see and what they don't want to see.
The key frameworks that I want us to constantly be asking ourselves is why now, and what's next. Trust as a foundation means a lot. And so I want you to continue to be curious, how am I communicating that trust in the way I do? Well, starts with one area, probably heard of the term a lot this year in particular, which is psychological safety.
So change is scary. Change is risky. And so when we talk about like that psychological safety, that's where a lot of this comes in. Everybody in the organization that contributed to that decision kind of has to be on the same page and trust in the fact that we collectively made the right decision.
There's all these different ways that influence how we feel, which also means how we can give the feedback and get that feedback loop of trust that we feel we can earn and build versus not.
The examples are virtually endless, and they go across every industry. Nobody is immune from that cycle.
And this is the reason why the third pillar that we emphasize is, what does growth mean? In finding clarity. Growth and culture is intertwined because you will see visible growth when your culture is built with clarity.
Growth comes in many forms, and ultimately it also helps make your job easier.
How we think about psychological safety, feedback loop, and know that growth is connected to ownership, shared ownership, that we have stake in the game, but something that we share and grow and do together.
Thank you all for attending. We hope you got something very good out of it. And like Monica said, you know how to reach us. So if there are any questions afterwards, feel free. We're happy to talk about culture and data analytics.
And so look forward to the culture and data analytics you continue to build, and have a wonderful May.